I didn't grow up with a father figure. I grew up with my mom. Fun fact as well, 4 years later, my mom was going to visit my dad in prison, because at that time they had transferred my dad to Kanu Central Prison. You know, they took the southerners to the north and they took the northerners to the south. Right, the people who they incarcerated for life. My mom was traveling to go visit my father in Kanu Central Prison, where she had an accident and she died.
Oh my God.
Yes. So I was 4 when my mom died. I was 1 when my dad went away.
Wow.
So yes. And of course that broke him. That totally shattered my father. He had to deal with all of that in prison. He couldn't even attend his own wife's funeral, you know, all of that. And then we had to be taken to live with our grandparents. I was raised by my grandparents, you know, and then later by my uncle and auntie. Yeah.
Wow, Nigeria has shown you.
Oh yeah. That's why I am passionate about certain kinds of storytelling. I'm passionate about justice. I'm passionate about speaking for people who can't speak for themselves, because not only has it affected my family, it has affected me personally. So this happened to my father, that happened to me as well in uni. So I'm driven by passion to tell people stories, to give voices to people who don't have a.
Hello everybody and welcome back to Mickey's blog. I think this kind of interview is recommended for every actor and actress from time to time, so we can see the perspective of their own life and why they do some things that they do. It's easy for us to sit wherever we are, especially people on Instagram and Twitter, to just sit down and drag people and not really knowing where they are come from and why they do, where they are coming from and why they do the things that they do. This interview with actor Etim Effiong was so interesting. Before I dive right into the gist, if you're new to this community, thank you so much for clicking. Please do well to click on the subscribe button and turn on notification bell so that when I come up with new and exciting hot gist, you will be the first to know. Please like this content for more and more content like this. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section, and I'll surely be there to read and respond to everything that you have to say. To all my returning subscribers, thank you so much for watching Mickey's blog videos. Thank you for following us and our content. I do not take you for granted at all. Please don't stop. So we'll dive right into this gist. I'm also going to play another part of this clip later on in this video, so just stay tuned as I talk about this wonderful interview that I watched on the Chude with Chude. Yes, that's what it's called. It's here on YouTube, and you also have to subscribe to their website to watch the full details as well. It's so interesting to hear how Etim Effiong has struggled through life and everything he has had to go through, and sometimes we don't understand these things, but when he made mention of everything that he has gone through about injustice for both his father and himself, I understood the kind of passion that Etim Effiong exudes whenever he's acting is always different. I keep saying this thing that whenever I'm watching a movie with Etim Effiong, it looks as if it's his real personality. I don't know if he is my friend, if it will be very difficult for me to separate between his reality and his movie, because whenever any character is given, especially these characters of injustice and all of that, there's a way he plays it, and I'm like, person offend this guy before, Abi he's always trying to give a voice, like he said in that interview. He's always different with his acting, and it just makes me, this interview made me understand where he's coming from and his own perspective. Imagine being expelled. He said this thing in one interview with Bimbo Ademuye before about being expelled in the university and all of that for something that he had no idea whatsoever about. Imagine having to go through all of that. He had already lost his mom and dad earlier to something like this, and then having to go through that. I'm sure it will be that like his lowest point in life, but see where he is today. So let's listen to some other part of this very wonderful interview, and I will be right back.
For the longest time, like I'd get nominated, but I wasn't really winning. I think I just moved on from it. And then the award came out.
Were you a womanizer before you got married?
I wouldn't say for long periods of my life, maybe for certain periods that I explored, so perhaps.
Were they good periods?
Yes, there were periods of learning for me. So if I learned, then yes, there were good periods.
Along with Tyler Perry, I'm going to ask, why did you get married? Why did you marry your wife?
Why did I get married? I was tired of being in different relationships, I guess. I was tired of maybe womanizing at the time, maybe. I was craving something deeper. I was craving connection with someone that I could build with and develop something important with. So I think I was just ready. I actually got an advice from someone who I respect a lot. The person said I shouldn't marry. That once I get married, that's the end. Like, people will stop seeing me as, that hunk or handsome, sexy, available guy to get casting romantic roles. Yes. The person said, don't do it. And the motivation for me was stronger than the fears. There were fears, but I think they were overcome by the strong desire to build with someone.
So was the person right?
This interview really revealed a lot about Daniel Effiong that nobody ever knew and would ever imagine. This guy has gone through a lot, and then he struggled through life. His perspective about life is definitely different from what I thought I knew. Like, personally, I thought he had it all figured out from his own childhood, because his level of faith is on another level. When I watch his interviews, when I watch his movies, and when I watch the way he talks, he's always talking about how he's a Jesus boy. So I just feel like, okay, he has always been like that growing up. You will not know that he has faced this kind of challenge that he talked about. If you have not seen this interview, or you are not doing yourself good at all. It even took me, I had to subscribe to Gist with Chude channel, because the interview was so interesting, and I'm like, okay, I need to watch this interview till the end.
Everyone thought I was into older women.
Yes.
For some reason.
Daniel has gone through a lot. We talk about, being expelled from the University of Technology, Minna.
And we had a new VC. He gave his chief security officer a mandate to come up with the names of cult members to be expelled. School now said these are the names of 150 cult members who refused to renounce cultism. My name was on that list from out of nowhere. Checked his list, it's like Black Axe. What?
We talk about growing up without his father, because his father had been accused of being part of the Maman Vatsa coup under President Ibrahim Badamasi Babangida.
And when they got arrested, the question now came to him, who did you tell about the coup?
This.
And he claims that he told my father. My father was like, he didn't tell me anything. But my father got arrested and roped in with the rest of them, and he was going to be killed. I've got hit on by older people.
Rich older people.
Yeah.
I love it. Is that not the Nigerian dream?
Is it? I believe in hard work and I believe in process. Right. But it's also nice when you get people who find you attractive and who are willing to take care of you. Yes.
The superstar, fine boy, lover boy, Daniel Effiong.
If you love Daniel Effiong, you're definitely going to love this interview. So rush over to Gist with Chide, live with Chude, or with Chude. I don't know how. That's how it is here on YouTube, and you can watch this exclusive interview. If you have seen it already, let me know what you think in the comment section. Drop your thoughts. Let me know what you think about this wonderful actor that is such a fine boy and at the same time loves Jesus, married to one wife and has 3 beautiful kids. He revealed a lot on that expose with Chude, so you have to go there and watch it if you are, or if he's your favorite, and if he's one of the actors that you really love. So thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to click on the subscribe button and turn on notification bell, so that when I come up with new and exciting hot gist, you will be the first to know. Please like this content for more and more content like this. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comment section, especially if you have seen this wonderful interview with Chude and our own Etim Effiong. Share your thoughts in the comment section. I want to know what you think. Make sure you keep watching Mickey's blog. If you have watched to this point, you are the real MVP. From here, it's peace.